The past continuous tense is used to show an action happening sometime in the past. An action was in progress at the moment of speaking, but in the past. The type of action is mentioned. Let's see. They were eating dinner at 7:30. So, the action of eating was in progress at the moment of speaking, but in the past. And the action and the time of the action is also stated 7:30. It was raining very heavily that afternoon. He wasn't looking at you when he said that. Two continuous actions happening at the same time. So we can use two past continuous tense in one sentence, but consists of two ideas. Let's see. The idea one is about he walks. Idea two about she sleep. But both were happening at the same time. While he was working, she was sleeping. So two actions were happening or took place at the same time but in the past. Once again, two actions were in progress at the moment of speaking but were in the past. While they were playing badminton, I was studying in my room. What were you doing while I was cooking in the kitchen? Was she listening while we were talking? One action can take place while another action is going on. We use the past continuous to emphasize the continuity of the action, while the simple past shows the completed action. So there are two ideas in one sentence. One action was in progress, meanwhile the other action was completed. So in one sentence, they are two ideas. The first idea use past continuous. The second idea use past tense. But if you ask which one happened first, of course, the past continuous. Let's see. While we were reading in the room, we heard a knock on the door. So while the activity of reading was in progress in the past, now the action of knocking or heard happen or interrupt, but her was a completed action. Meanwhile, reading or reading was incomplete action. When he was cycling to school, he saw an accident. Were you crossing the street when you met her? Did the thief come in while you were sleeping? Past habitual action is always used with adverb of frequency like always, never, often, etc. Let's see. They were often quarreling with each other. The action was in progress and unfinished, incomplete in the past, but it kept happening and it happens repeatedly in the past. That's why we use the adverb of frequency to show that this action always happened repeatedly in the past. They were often quarreling with each other. He was always walking in the garden when we went to look for him. She was forever complaining about the weather. Some birds don't have the continuous form. They always use, they use simple past for the verbs. For example, he seemed, not he was seeming. He walked, not he was walking. Dislike, not was disliking. Notice, but not was noticing. He seemed anxious to go off, not he was seeming. As he walked along, he suddenly remembered something. I disliked his looks the minute I saw him. We noticed that he was wearing spectacles.